Well, hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Shani and I'm a part-time reseller and I have a ship with me. Tonight is Thursday, September 25th, and I have 4 things going out today. I'm not feeling the greatest. I told you guys last night I wasn't feeling very good. And I still got up and worked today, and it's about 7 p.m. and I am ready to go get in bed. I gotta go take a shower, and I'm hanging in there, guys. I'm hanging in there. So anyway, I have 3 eBay and 1 Poshmark sale. Yes, I believe this was the shirt I had on last night, but what I did is I only put it on for the video and took it off. And so I took my scrub top off tonight and just threw this on so you wouldn't see my scrub top. So anyway, yeah. Do I wear the same clothes over and over again? You betcha I do. So anyway, this is the Poshmark sale. Okay, so one thing I've noticed with Poshmark, I am making more sales than I have, but they're all very low profit. Very low profit. In a way, I'm okay with that because like this is one of my oldest items. I do not know why it never sold. I got tons of like people watching this there for a while. I have relisted this over and over again. I believe I've taken offers before and like they didn't pay or something. But this is an Couture by Miss Me, oversized floral sheer baby doll nightgown, size large. So there's the tag. Look how cute this pajama is. So pretty. It's like all flowy, oversized. So pretty. I seriously don't know why this never sold. But it is one of my very oldest items. And so on this rack behind me, this is my money pile. I still need to get listed. But on the other side are my dresses or things that I don't want to hang up on my other one. I didn't want this to rub the ground on this other one, so I put it back on the dresses. And so the oldest items are on this end, and it was at the very end. So that tells you how old it is. But this sold for $8 on Poshmark. I had reduced the price multiple times, and it finally sold for $8 on Poshmark. So my net profit for this year is $505. I do not have a cost of goods anymore. Because seriously, I think I've had this 2 years now, and yeah, so I'm just ready. I'm ready for it to go, and it is a 10 by 13. So there is my 1 Poshmark sale. My 3 eBay sales are all auctions that ended today. 2 of them actually ended late last night, and they both paid. And sorry, I'm trying to get to my, sorry about the sniffling and all that. So I have 2 junk lots that sold. You all have seen me ship out several of these, but these are the last 2 I had. And here's just one of the bags. This is a vintage to now, huge lot, vintage to now junk jewelry for crafting. Art, tangled, broken. It was 8 pounds, 15 ounces. So here's one of them. Just kind of gives you an idea. Yeah, you all have seen, I don't know how many of these go out. This is kind of a bigger one. I try and limit it to about 7 to 8 pounds because otherwise it won't fit in these 8 by 8 by 8 boxes. So this is just an example. This had like a roll of that cheap necklace stuff, but anyway, there's beads, sequins, all kinds of things for crafters or artists to use. This sold at an auction. I run these on 7-day auctions. Oh, I put this in this box upside down. Well, that's stupid. Okay, I need to do this. Yeah, I put these on 7-day auctions. And I'm so sorry, you guys. Let me grab some tissue or something. I put these on 7-day auctions. I start them at $12.99 and I just let them go. And so this one came to, let me see, this is the bigger one. This one came to $33.99. Yeah, $33.99 was this one. And so I was happy with that. That was actually good. Like, I've had them, most of them have sold for above the $12.99 for sure. I've had them go for like 15 bucks, but most of them go around 20 something. And so this was a repeat buyer. Both of these boxes were repeat buyers. So I'm super happy with that. Super duper happy with that. Yeah, that one was upside down, so okay. So I'm gonna put this on. So $33.99. I donated $3.40 to my local charity out of that, and my net profit is $24.72. So I am stoked about that one. Okay, then I have the second one. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's hot out here, but I'm just hanging on by a thread. Okay, I have the second one, and this one is, I'm shaking you, actually, I'm sorry. If I'm shaking, I'm sorry. This one is a 7 pounds, 9 ounce. It's the same title. I use the same title for all of them. You can see that there's pearly beads. I could have probably used them, actually. There's some good stuff in here, though. And, you know, if you're an artist or a crafter, there's definitely good stuff in here. And then here's kind of part of the other bag. It's gonna go in here. And then, now this one sold cheaper. It was $20.50. That probably didn't amount to anything. So $20.50. I donated $2.05 to my local charity. And my net profit is $14.42 on this. So not too shabby. Not too shabby for junk. Junk that most people would just toss in the trash. So if anything, this is just to teach you, like, if you buy jewelry lots and you feel like a lot of it is just junk, and you want to make some of your money back, then I'm telling you, get on there. And, oh, you know what? This guy was a repeat customer also. I am going to just, well, I don't want to add that on there. So I had some thank yous for the both of them, but I forgot them. So there's that. So I'm just going to put a thank you on it, because I do like to recognize if people have bought from me before. Okay, and your eBay will tell you that. Actually, it will show that it's a repeat customer. So just pay attention to that. It tells you right on the page where you ship. It'll say repeat customer. Okay, so there's that. And then I had one more sale. And I showed you all, I had that $30 toy lot I bought off of that girl. It was a local Facebook Marketplace pickup. She originally wanted 40, but it was crossed out and it was 30. And it was 5 huge. I have one box down here still. I don't know if you can see it. You see it? 5 of those boxes. That's the last one I have left, and all of that needs washed. But 5 huge boxes of Home Depot moving boxes full of stuffed animals, dolls, little people. I have posted some things of some little people. I don't think I've sold any toys yet, but I did get some things listed. And when I went to my booth yesterday, I took a ton. I didn't get everything in my booth. My booth was packed with toys, but while I was putting them out, a girl shopped from me, and I know she had at least 3 items out of my booth, and one was a $5 tag. So there's that. I only gave this girl $30. So this is, I'm not going to call it a bolo, but I'm just saying, if you have not heard of cat versus pickles, do yourself a favor and just give it a research. These are the craziest things. They're little kind of beanbag toys. I actually had someone reach out to me and ask me if I would sell this one separate, but I had already started the auction, and truthfully, I hate that. I will. I have someone asking if I'll sell something separate on Facebook right now, and it's like, after you go through the work of taking all the pictures, and it's just annoying to me. And I'm just in a bad place right now, probably, but because then I'm like, well, now I got to take it all back out, take more pictures. Anyway, so I would have, but I just was like, I was honest. I truthfully, I don't remember what I told her, but I basically said, well, and I was out of town. So I said, I'm sorry, I'm out of town. So it did get a bid on it. I started them on a bid. Some of these bookers, okay, let me just type cat versus pickles, okay? There's rare ones out there, y'all. The fads that start, right? Where people go nuts over things, is it not the craziest thing ever? I think it's the craziest thing ever when people, remember the Furbies, when people went nuts over Furbies? And there's some Furbies that probably still sell like crazy. But I think it's one of those where you buy it and it's kind of a mystery on what you're going to get. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I do not know. But as I was looking up these, now I could have posted these all separate, like these $2.76 a piece. Okay, no. $8, $3.99. So let me filter to the highest price sold. I'm trying. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm trying here. Price, here we go. How come it won't filter for me? No, stop it. Okay, I don't know why. Sort, here we go. Price highest. Whew. There's a cow versus aliens. Oh yeah, there's a couple dogs. There's a bear in here. This one lot of 30 sold for $130. This cat versus pickles gingerbread plush, $120 for that one plush. Here's some holiday ones. It's the bear set. So I would just keep an eye open for all of these. I'm going to be honest, because you never know what you're going to get. Could I have sold this one for more? Maybe, yes, but I just wasn't in a place where I could separate them. So what I did is I put them all up for auction. I don't remember how many I have here, but I'll show you. And put it on a 7-day auction, and I had, I think, 5 people watching it this morning. and it ended up selling for $26 for the lot. So, you know, there's a lot of 22 of them. So there were all these in those huge boxes I got of toys from that lady. You know, I didn't know what to do with these at first. And then I just happened to look them up and I was like, okay, I guess they sell. I'm just gonna put them up. So I bought that entire lot for $30. This sold for $26. I donated $2.60 to my charity, and my net profit is $20.79. So I am $10 shy of making my money back from that lot. And I know for a fact I already had sales at my flea market booth. So I knew I was gonna make good money off that lot. I mean, this is just one item, right? Oh, I don't want to do that. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of reinforcing, because this is heavy. These are like little tiny beanbag, you know, plush. So this is pretty heavy. Actually, I think it was like 4 pounds almost. So I did go ahead and ship it in a poly mailer. They're double bagged. And so I was just reinforcing the top of it. So yeah. So my net profit, $20.79, which is my second highest net profit for the day. So I am happy with that. I'm one shy of meeting my goal today, 5 sales, but the night is still young, right? So maybe I'll get another sale that comes through. So anyway, for the week so far, there was 5, there was 4, there's 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm at 13 sales for the week. My Tuesday was a bust. So 13 sales. I have 3 more days to work through, and hopefully I can beat last week's at 17, I think. Yeah. So anyway, that's where I'm at, but thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging with me and, making it through my video. I'll see you later. Have a good Friday, everyone.